Chevrolet just revealed something shocking to the automobile market. Prices are being drastically reduced by more 35%. This is more than just a sale. What are the reactions of other automakers? How does this affect you personally? Chevrolet recently rocked the auto industry with a price cut so drastic that it's causing a stir across the sector. The announcement from Chevrolet to reduce the manufacturer's recommended retail price cost of some of its best-selling models by more than 35% is a daring tactic that has left customers and rivals in disarray. This is a game-changing deal, not just a small discount. Action that overtly questions the current situation. Chevrolet Silverado, Traverse, and other models in Bolt are currently offered at costs that were unimaginable only a few weeks ago. For example, the Silverado used to cost almost $50,000, now accessible for approximately $32,000, a drop that has drawn everyone's interest. But why is this extraordinary decision being made? Chevrolet isn't merely offering a discount. It's taking a strategic step to redefine its place in the marketplace. With expanding rivalry from domestic competitors such as Ford and international firms like Toyota and Chevrolet have made the decision to change course. They have a loud message and obvious. Value and affordability are the new norms. However, why now? Why did Chevrolet to take such a daring step? Let's take a closer look. The most important numbers, over 35% off. What does that mean? How much does that look in US dollars and cents? The Chevrolet, the price reductions are absolutely astounding. To provide context, a 35% off of a car that costs $50,000 represents a reduction of $17,000. It is a financial windfall rather than merely a discount for purchasers. Let's discuss each model in turn. One of the company's flagship vehicles is the Chevrolet Bolt. Electric cars, which initially cost an MSRP of in the neighborhood of $38,000. Right now, it's offered for slightly more than $24,000. It falls comfortably within the range of EV purchasers on a tight budget, making it one of the most reasonably priced electric cars in its class. Family-friendly SUVs like the Traverse have seen its reduction in price from $45,000 to under $30,000, generating a new standard for SUVs that are mid-sized. Pricing that is so aggressive doesn't just benefit consumers. It communicates with rivals. For example, Ford is currently facing tremendous pressure to reconsider the Explorer's pricing and F-150 models. Likewise, the Toyota RAV4 and Camry, two mainstays of the industry, are dealing with difficulties in preserving their perceived worth despite Chevrolet's revolutionary pricing strategy. However, how is it possible for Chevrolet to afford to make such drastic cuts? And how does this affect its financial results? The economic background. Chevrolet's choice goes beyond automobiles. It's about adjusting to a shifting economic landscape. The automotive sector is at a turning point. Ascending changes in consumer preferences, inflation, and the switch to electrics. Cars has produced an ideal storm. For Chevrolet, these financial pressures posed a problem as well as a chance. The executives of the company acknowledged that cost was starting to play a significant role in purchases, particularly as household spending became more constrained. Chevrolet is placing a wager on volume. By creating its vehicles easier to access, the business hopes to sell a lot more units, compensating the higher sales and lower margins. This tactic is not novel. Rather, it is reminiscent of regarding Henry Ford's strategy with the Model T, which the average person could now afford, the American family, and the car that revolutionized possession. The action taken by Chevrolet could, in the 21st century, take a similar action. Furthermore, this pricing approach is probably to entice new automobile purchasers and those switching to new cars from used ones. The price reduction may be the deciding factor for many. Consideration when selecting a new Chevrolet over a used car or one made by a rival presenting. Although it's a risky gamble, one that Chevrolet thinks it's worth pursuing. But a move of this magnitude doesn't occur in isolation. It's a component of a bigger plan, a watershed in the history of automobiles. Chevrolet's price reductions could be the beginning of the automotive industry's new era. This is more than just increasing car sales. The Chevrolet price reduction is an indication that the automotive sector is going through a major change. For many years, automakers utilized a combination of premium pricing, optional extras, and markups from the dealership to continue being profitable.